Oh, don't you call me that. Now walk with me. Something I gotta tell you. About what Titus said. Look, I used to be a devil rider. They called me the Hatchet. I killed plenty in my time, and I'll take that to my grave. That's why the town don't trust me. We used to just raid the town for supplies, but when Rose took over, things changed. She wanted a massacre. I couldn't take that kind of blood on my hands, so night before, I slipped out to warn these towny bastards. Even helped them fight off the devil riders myself. After that, Sheriff let me stay. Said, you ain't gonna find forgiveness here, but you can damn well fight for it. Titus thinks I'm fighting to save the town. More like I'm trying to save myself. Anyway, if we're gonna fight this fight together, I just thought you should know. Sheriff had some guns here. I'd say you earned them.
Good find, Beast.
The Ruiner. Rose used to talk about it from time to time. We all thought she was touched. Guess we were wrong. Now, I don't know how Rose plans to hatch that egg, but there's someone who might. Old crone by the name of Oletta. Lives in the forest. Go see what she knows. The old woman ain't a devil rider, but that don't mean she cares about us neither. Here's hoping Rose ain't killed her yet. Devil riders are coming back sooner or later. They always do.
Oh, it was a hell of a thing, the Hatchet turning on the devil riders like she did. Whew. When Rose found out, she put quite the price on Juno's head. Even offered some extra coin if some mean bastard could manage to do the deed with her own hatchet.
Tell your friends. And your enemies.
I suppose I'll take that.
Inventory comes and goes, but you can't beat cash. Don't spend it all in one place, except right here. Your business is always appreciated.
The name's Josie. I'm a coffin maker when one needs making. These days, though, clientele are a bit thin on the ground, or under the ground, as it were. It's the sheriff's old dueling band. But fluster not, now that he's gone to his sweet everlasting, I got in mind a foolproof plan. Head to the gambling hall. Sure as the dead lie still, where there's dice, dueling ain't far behind.
The gambling hall, where crooked folks played crooked games. Vault Hunter knew that for better or worse, they'd find trouble there that needed sorting.
Put me down! Gosh darn you to ruin Drunk William! Someday you'll pay for this!
That's how they met Slim, with his backside in the sand and beat half hollow. Vault Hunter decided to lend a hand, seeing as they were already in the neighborhood.
Think I busted my dang coccyx! Oh, I think I spotted a quarter deck. Mighty obliged. Those fellas are as loose as a noose and twice as twisted. They took my money and tossed me on my behind. I'd avenge myself, but my shooting hand's about as steady as a snake with two rattles.
Any creature can learn to kill. It's only a matter of motivation. I will teach you.
Heck, I'll do it if it means I can settle my score with Drunk William. And I know just the place to practice. Follow me.
Slim's daddy, Lightning Luke, was something of a local legend. When Slim was born, he was a spitting image. Now he's all grown, except for the spine. Most everybody was tickled they could kick Luke's boy around. But if anyone's got dueling in the blood, it's Slim.
Sometimes I sneak back here to enjoy my drinks in solitude and safety. There are some bottles lying about. Maybe you can show me some of that sharp shooting of yours? Just give those bottles the old what for. Go on. Well, don't that beat all? You're a damn fine shot, friend. How'd you manage that?
I aligned the weapon's sights with the target and fired. It's fairly simple.
Whoa, what a thrill! I'm feeling fresher than a two-mint julep. How'd I do?
You did about as well as I've come to expect of a human, which is to say, terribly. It was as though you listened keenly to every word of my advice, and then did the exact opposite. I'm astonished you've survived this long.
Wow, that's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. But what if Drunk William shoots me? Wish I had some armor.
Slim wasn't about to cross irons with Drunk William with nothing but stitches and sand to keep him standing. Vault Hunter knew they'd have to find some protection for him if they wanted him to grow the stones for a duel. Safety first. Might not stop a bullet, but it might make a man think twice before shooting.
Perfect. I'm gonna go get ready for the duel before I forget all the training.
That thing would eventually prove to be a handy bit of tech. Not just yet, but eventually.
Ain't no turning back now. I'll wait here while yous go tell that no-good, low-down, lousy, lack-wit Drunk William that I'm a-calling him out to duel.
Drunk William liked to think he was the toughest mother's son this side of the sand. The type of fella who'd chew the fleas off a skag and ask for seconds. But someone needed to...
You should have seen the look on Slim's face.
Drunk William, Slim is outside and wishes to duel you. I don't mean to be rude, but I think it would be best for everyone, everywhere, if you lost.
What? Slim wants to duel me? Ha! All right, I could use a laugh. You tell him I'll be right out.
Drunk William was ready for a fight. Nothing for the Vault Hunter to do but tell Slim to get ready. Ready as he could get, anyhow.
Oh, hey, it's you!
He is on his way. I've always thought you were weak. Now is your chance to prove me wrong.
Don't you worry about me. I've never felt better in all my years. I was born for this. I'm headed for glory. Wait, my head. My head's barer than old Pete's domicile. Quick, give me something for my skull cap.
Vault Hunter couldn't use that company gadget just yet.
Good enough. Toss it up there on the old thinkerator. Golly, my brains are locked up tighter than Granny's pearls. Now I've really got a leg up on Drunk William. Wait, my legs, quick!
Enough blathering, Slim. Let's get to blasting. Bounty Hunter, you ring that bell over there so I know when I can finally kill this sloppy SOB. We draw at the sound of the bell.
Fine by me. May as well hang up your holster already, Drunk William. While you were drinking with your friends, I studied the way of the iron.
You...
Oh,
Well, don't that beat all? Slim survived, but only just, and they only found his feet with the Vault Hunter's help.
This is why I travel alone.
Ooh, that kicks like a three-heeled hot dam! But I'm alive! I feel like there's lightning in my veins and thunder in my throat. Next time someone's fool enough to take me on, I'm gonna write my name in their blood. Ain't nobody gonna call me the son of Lightning Luke no more. Y'all can call me Slim Thunder.
Another answers the call of the hunt. And his name is Slim Thunder.
Ooh, there's a new killer in town. Y'all better believe it.
Huh. He survived? Well, come on back, bounty hunter, so you can get your coin and I can get to work building boxes. Well, I don't know if dueling's gonna catch on like it used to, but the more folks killing each other, the better my business booms. Besides, if this town's gonna survive, we need the roughest roughnecks to know their way around the irons. It's just survival of the fittest, that's all. Till next time, bounty hunter.
Dangerous place, that. Full of strange flora and stranger fauna, including wayward core-infused experiments from, you guessed it, the company days.
Quit dying already and buy a better shield.
It was hard to believe, but the Devil Riders actually got the railway working again. What they were doing with it, though? Well, you'll find out soon enough.
Rest now. Your hunt is over. You've got a nose for treasure, I see.
The old woman lived all alone in the heart of the forest. She was a strange bird, that one.
Yes, to the bloodletting! Thrill of the hunt! See if my knife fits in your skull.
Laser burns. Those blast points too accurate for devil riders. Only the laserdactyl's so precise. I have to track it down and kill it before it strikes again. Well, the town's a little safer thanks to you, but the skies are just a bit less majestic. Unless, do you reckon I could make a kite out of leather?
Hunt takes all! Feel the bloodlust!
You ain't walking out of here alive, you greedy sow. I know you done stole them beans.
I ain't never stole no beans in my whole damn life. You took them.
Here I was, thinking this fibbing festercock was my best friend. Then I go and take a gander at the back of my eyelids for a spell, and she ups and steals all the damn beans. Probably 'cause she wants to bake them like a savage.
Don't you give a chitlin of wit to this no-good, cheap-shotting chiseler. I ain't eating no damn refried beans, so she done stole them and trying to pin the deed on me.
Contests over food are common. Less so over beans specifically. But let me look around before you kill each other.
Fine.
Mighty fine.
Exceptionally fine.
Fine times infinity.
Damn.
Shame to see friends at each other's throats like that. But I suppose some things are worth fighting for. Maybe even dying for.
This looks promising. Some beast with bean cravings has torn this can asunder.
Some bean-hungry beasts were clearly on the prowl. The Vault Hunter followed the trail of lost legumes. Reba and Betty were famous, you know, and not just for their constant feuding either. Back in town, they were known as the Bean Queens. Folks said you ain't never really tasted beans until you tried them that come from the queens.
Another torn can of bean sustenance. Something was very hungry.
You there, how are your last breaths going? I send you all to death! So you found me some loot? To remember!
I must continue to follow this trail of legume destruction. The trail continues. The trail of beans.
The Vault Hunter ventured into the beast's lair, hoping to recover some of those precious beans.
And another. Ah, the thrill of tracking.
When did you eat that?
Turns out them Bean Queens weren't the only bean fans in the forest. There were bean-hungry devils who weren't likely to relinquish their prize. And there were a whole mess of them.
Glorious quarry!
The beans awaited at the end of the slaughter. Maybe them two girls didn't need to trade barbs after all.
Only one can remains. I presume this will cause problems upon my return.
The Vault Hunter was right about that.
You better damn well hope they come back with them beans or you're done for, you hear me?
And you better damn well hope that I'm chock full of reef.
End your squabbling. I have procured the last can of beans, and I will determine what happens next. Understood?
Better you than her, I reckon. Choose wisely.
Fine by me, long as you make the right call.
It was a tough call for the Vault Hunter, but an important decision. Probably the most important bean-centric decision they'd ever...
Your conflict is now moot. You're welcome.
What the good hot damn do you think you're doing, stranger?
Yeah, you wasted perfectly good beans! Now, if that ain't already a crime, it ought to be.
What do you say, Betty? Friends again?
If that means we get to drop this lick spittle together, I'm in.
Let's teach him a lesson! Son of a bastard, hot damn! Okay. We shouldn't have messed with you, we get it. We yield.
Yeah, we yield. Don't end us.
Betty, I feel like we ain't never been closer than during that old fuss just now. Maybe it's better that there ain't no more beans for us to feud on.
I was thinking the same damn thing, Reba. It's better this way.
Thank you for helping us get back on track, stranger. Our kinship ain't never been more fierce, thanks to you. Now come on, Betty. Let's rest up. Then, after all these years, we're finally gonna do it.
You mean it?
That's right. We'll head back to town and finally open up that restaurant we always talked about.
I'm in, Reba. I'm so in.
Quite a kerfuffle over such simple sustenance.
Sharp, bounty hunter. Waylon Hurd usually lurks around there. He's the quickest digger on Gehenna and likes to spend time underground. How about you go ahead and put him there for good?
Told me someone was coming. So, why are you here?
Juno sent me.
Juno? Haven't talked to her since she went and moved into that human cage they call a town. Can't imagine what business she'd have with me. What's this about?
I've heard of a beast called the Ruiner. Rose is attempting to hatch it. Tell me what you know.
Of course she is. The fool. This way. Come on now. I'll tell you what I know, but I need your help with something. The Ruiner. Huh. Company always loved its dramatic names. Interitus Regina was designed as the apex of bioengineered weapons. Company scrapped the project when they realized it couldn't be controlled. There's a piece of raw core over there. Grab it for me. I used to work for the company, you know. The Dominus Project. Good, good. Now, bring it here. Just give me a moment to work. You see, I believe I found a way to temporarily charm hostile creatures, and even humans. The Mentis Dominion, or Mentinets, to keep it simple, are unique species of parasitic bugs which, when exposed to infused core, can seize the minds of their victims. In theory, anyway. Now for the final step. Ooh, this is exciting. There. Infused core. Quite a bit more potent than its raw form. Go on, take it. This way. Come on now. Now, add a small piece of the infused core to each of the Mentinat's breeding containers. There are only a few left that still need it. I've already taken care of the others. If my experiment is successful, you'll be able to temporarily turn enemies into allies, meaning you just might survive this place. And sure, Rose may have passed through here safely, but she has her own methods. Kind of beautiful, aren't they? Now that that's done, we'll finish my experiment and make those bugs work for us. Go on, I'll give you the honor. Release the Mentinats, and we'll see if the experiment was a success. They really are lovely, aren't they? Look, out there. It's working. The bugs will now be attracted to the Gallius Vertium flora across Gehenna, more commonly known as traitor weed. Agitating the plant will cause the bugs to seek a nearby host. Before we can call the experiment a success, we must try this on a live specimen. This way.
Let them hear your rage!
Rambunctious beasts, aren't they? But we can change that, yes indeed. Damage the traitor weed plant to see the results of our efforts. The Mentinats will then seek a new host, thus taming the bounty. I'll be in here taking notes. Success! You didn't doubt me, did you? Ha ha ha! The joy of discovery still thrills my heart. Wait, do you hear that? The wild Velix. They're coming. They don't like seeing one of their kind dominated this way. The bugs! The bugs! Don't forget the bugs! Turn them against each other. Field research. You see, the Manta Gnats will help keep you safe. Well, safer at any rate. Now come, I'll show you the way to Rose. As I said, Rose went to the mines to load up a train full of core. With enough, she may succeed in hatching the Ruiner. That cannot happen. You must stop her. This is as far as I go. Farewell, gunslinger.
Everyone on this backwater rock knew about Oletta. Some said she was the one who told Rose about the Ruiner. Then again, some folks are liars. I should know.
Well, looky there. You see those uniforms, symmetrified wounds? Looks to me like the Hydrogoyans' work. Give us all the kindness and relieve the beast of its hide, would you?
The hunt sings!
I'll be along soon. I'm trying to wallpaper my whole house in leather. Nothing's cozier than being totally surrounded by hide. That's why nature gave us skin.
Damn it, Ruin! They're here! The bounty hunter is here!
Guns up, Tamagotchis! Let's get them!
Devil Riders were loading the train down with coal. Thought no one crazy enough to try and stop them. Time to show them different. There was a valve that controlled the flow of core out from the mine. Vault Hunter figured they'd try to stop it at the source. That valve was thirsty for a turning. Jam. Rose must have seen that coming and locked down the controls. So the Vault Hunter took to some righteous destruction, as was their wont.
Quit squabbling with that bounty hunter and get the train moving. We got enough core.
You are the butcher! Get this train out of here!
Go, 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 go! Get this hunk of company junk moving!
Vault Hunter didn't know where that train was headed, but knew if it got there, it was going to be trouble. The question was, how to stop the train.
Lots of time!
I require bombs. Constantly. Not especially now.
They did indeed need bombs.
I'm not gonna save!
Double!
A while back, I found a wounded Bellic mewling on the edge of town. And just didn't have it in me to leave it to suffering. Bella was my best friend. Till Sheriff said she was too dangerous. So I let her loose in the forest. Hardest day of my life. Now that Sheriff's gone, though, I'd love to get her back. That old crone Oletta should know where Bella's at.
Old woman, I seek a beast named Bella for Titus. Do you know her location?
Of course I do. She's at Ginfor Grotto. I've got some foraging to do, so I'll take you to Bella's den. Try and keep up. Well, don't keep me waiting.
I see you. I hear you, beast. Too many to count.
Greetings and salutations. You've got the spark of a refined cinematic palette. You look like you know movies, is what I'm saying. And friend, there's no movie worth knowing like my movie.
Vault Hunter decided to go spelunking through the core mines looking for explosives. Company wasn't all scientists in suits. A lot of folk worked these mines back in the day. Work paid well for what it was. Still, plenty who went down into Gehenna's heart and never came back up into the sun.
You're nothing!
Going real well. Till I can't outrun ruin. You weaklings! It's time to fight!
You never did know where that weird old bastard would pop up. He caught me making water one time and I damn near broke his teeth in for it. Creep.
Refined core bombs. Wouldn't know it from looking at them, but they sure packed a punch.
So, you made it through the forest. Well, good for you. But it doesn't matter. You're just a bounty hunter. And still don't understand how it works around here. There's only one thing strong enough to tame Gehenna. And I'm about to catch it.
The bloodshed! The chaos!
You wanted to see me?
I did. Boys around here say that when you want bloody work done, the hatchet's who you call. Now listen close. We're gonna make another run on the town, and I want you by my side when we do.
All right. What we going for? Got plenty of munitions, foodstuffs.
Those bombs were looking mighty handy, laced with refined core for a bit of extra oomph.
The runner was my grandmother's project, you know. She put her heart and soul into it. Then the company got cold feet. But I'll finish what she started. Bring her dream to life. Then Gehenna will be mine, and there won't be anyone fool enough to try to take it from me.
I have enough explosives to annihilate the train. Now to find it.
No time to lose. Vault Hunter had to find a shortcut. Tunnel had collapsed. Company never bothered to clear it out. Yep. Told you they packed a punch. The shortcut worked wonders. The Vault Hunter set to planting those explosives on the tracks. Luckily, the train didn't come along till they were done. Trust me on that. That's just how stories work.
This is my purpose.
Damn! I had some.
Another one of my treasures. I was starting to wonder if anyone would ever spot that one.
The devil's emerged!
Bombs were set. Now for my favorite part. Explosion echoed through the forest, and those devil riders didn't even get a chance to hit the brakes. Final stop. Now the Vault Hunter needed to find out where that train was going. Figured the conductor would know, if he was still in one piece.
Screw you, gunslinger!
Beautiful last words out of that bastard. Luckily, that wasn't the conductor. Nope, Wasn't that one neither. There he was. The conductor.
Butcher Rose is gonna make you pay for that. See you in ruin, bounty hunter.
Rose called in a friend to do her dirty work for her.
Fight and slash! Power beyond measure. Skills beyond count. Do you see me?
You're too late, gunslinger.
It was time to find out what that cackling bastard knew.
Death comes for you soon. Before she takes you, where was this train going?
Facility. Doesn't matter now. Was the last shipment. You're too late.
Juno, can you hear me? Rose has been transporting Core to a facility of some kind.
Yeah, I know where it is. Been there before. I'll meet you outside. You ain't getting in without my help.
Bullets and bombs. Support local business. Sell to Marcus. I used to have one just like that.